Welcome back to Let's Try Roleplay. This is episode 15 of The Great Capital Bake Off. I'm Connor and I'll be playing Tholme, the human rogue.
I'm James and I just beat Robin to the punch, and I'll be playing Iwathane, the Dragonborn sorcerer.
And I'm Henry, and I also beat Robin to the punch, and I'm the DM and should go last.
Previously.
Previously on Let's Try Roleplay. We chased Mumblemore down into the sewers. It took some doing to get past his magical spells of protection, but eventually we did it. And lowered ourselves very carefully into the sewer with no damage taken by anyone but me, because I'm an idiot. After that we did some investigating, but didn't learn anything of particular value, but we made it after him. Navigating the sewers was relatively easy, as I polymorphed into a giant crocodile and let the guys ride me literally down Shit Creek. After that we reached these rooms, and I think something is sneaking up behind us.
Nine, behind you, you see four. They have the heads of rats, and they have almost the bodies of
Pickles, it's Pickle Rick.
people.
Jesus.
But they're hunched over and looking at you with glowing green eyes, holding some are holding spears, some are holding daggers held in their hands, made from. They don't look like conventional daggers. They almost look like they've been made from like hewn rock. And they're looking at you, and they're just staring at you with these beady green eyes. And they move to attack. They're all wearing ragged, torn strips of cloth as clothing. And yeah, they're gonna start to try and jump through these windows. Did all of you roll initiative or just 9?
It was just me,
nine,
because I'm
she's
the only one in
Cool.
the
You are
room.
just the only
Do they actually have rat heads? Or are they wearing rat heads?
No,
as
they look like they're
masks?
actual rat heads. They are those. They're definitely not masks,
Okay.
or definitely not on there because they're like moving and they as they kind of chitter, their mouths actually move.
What was this necromancer doing? Professor Snape, I got some issues I want to speak to you about
He's
after.
not a necromancer, this dude, though.
One of these rat people is going to immediately. The one that looks closest to the front is glowing green eyes, lighting up with rage of some sort. It's going to jump out the window and it's going to kind of like half climb through the window and it's going to throw a spear at you.
Fucking rat bastard.
Rat scallion.
This is going to be a long battle.
9 will not hit. It will not. It then will continue to run into the room and it will like skitter almost to your left.
Oh, does it skitter like? It's not like General Grievous.
Wait,
A little bit, yeah.
Does it have like rat feet?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. So rat head, human body,
Humanoid. I'll show you a picture straight up of what they look
Humanoid?
like.
Straight up.
human torso, human legs, rat feet.
I think it's just a human-sized
Rat.
rat.
With what's the nips?
Visible and erect.
Do they have tails?
Oh.
Humanoid or rat nips? What do rat nips look like?
Teats.
There's something about that word that's just
Horrified that you know that.
Well, they're mammals.
It's more you said that with quite a
So
lot.
am I!
You said that
I
with
know,
a
but
lot
you're
of like
weird.
vigor.
I wouldn't describe them as teeth.
You're like,
They look like that.
oh,
That's fucked up. So like, it's a caveman, prehistoric human ape person
if it was a
with
rat.
a rat head.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for listeners, I don't know. Yeah, for listeners, Google Skaven. They're from Warhammer, but that's what they look like basically.
Okie dokies.
They're also the army that I collect, which is why I put these guys in. So.
Oh.
because I'm nasty.
Nerd.
Says the people doing a fucking D&D podcast.
D&D's cool now,
D&D's
dude.
D&D is
Yeah.
cool, and so is Warhammer. Fuck you.
It'll be a wee while before Warhammer's cool, mate.
Nah, it's always been cool. Because I do it. It makes it cool.
My mom says it's cool.
She does. And my mum is awesome. But yes, that one is going to do that. A second one is going to lunge through a separate one. At the same time, it's going to skitter around to your right. They're essentially trying to flank you. It is going to run up to you and attempt to stab you with this spear it's holding in its hands.
I'm gonna get. Oh, I'm immune to disease. Thank fuck, because I don't know what's on those spears.
The Black Plague.
That will be a 19 to hit.
Done it.
Cool.
Fuck!
I'm not gonna have nightmares about penguins. I'm gonna have
This
nightmares
will-
about rats.
Bring it to your turn.
Thank fuck.
There are 2 in the room with you, and there are currently, seem to be, from what you can see, 2 more outside.
Right.
Kill them.
Got a plan.
Is it killing them?
Yes.
Good plan.
I
Execute it.
want to.
Do it.
Hold on, I'm just thinking through what my thing is.
You had a plan.
I did. Want to ignite my sword. Do
Yep.
my-
Awesome, you are covered in a, like, armor of flame. Your whole body wreathed in flame for a moment.
Kuma, and then attack the one that is on my right, let's say.
Okay, the one that just tried to stab you?
No, let's try to stab
Cool.
me. Yeah, let's get quick payback on this shit. 15?
Cool, that will hit.
No!
Oh dear.
You roll 1s and 2s on damage.
You got a shield out?
No, that's only with I'm having two-handed. Yep, that's 14 damage to one of them.
Cool.
Oh, then I attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. Rinse, repeat. Wow. That's not gonna hit. 11.
That will not hit.
Whoa.
The second one, it manages to dodge out of the way under your swipe, which will bring it to another one from outside. Will dive towards, crash through the remaining glass in this window, and will roll into the room. Roll just in front of you, and it's going to stab at you with a wicked serrated dagger it has in its hand.
Lovely.
Which will be a 23.
Ah, that will hit.
Fuck.
Gonna need that pencil, James.
You take 3 piercing damage.
Oh, my immune is slack.
And 3 poison damage as it buries this dagger to the hilt in your side, or probably actually in your thigh because they're not that tall,
Oh, God.
and pulls it back out and screeches at you. I can't do the screech it makes, but it makes a loud, high-pitched screeching noise. That noise. Which, at this point, another one is going to jump through the window and join it, and is actually going to try and throw a dagger at you this time.
What are we on? This is the 4th.
Which will be a 20.
My AC is a 20.
Meets it beats, so yeah.
Fuck.
What? I thought your AC was higher than that.
Which
You
will
even
be
trying?
3 points of 4 points of piercing damage and 1 point of poison damage. The other 2 of you,
Yeah.
you hear slight sounds of commotion followed by a screech, the likes of which James just made,
Okay.
Bursting through that door.
bursting through that door.
And I'm a crocodile.
Cool.
I have a look around the rooms upstairs.
You're like, she can deal with it.
Yeah, I kind of. No, I genuinely just kind of want to quickly have a scatter, like a quick skim around.
Okay.
Before I
You
went down.
look into one of the rooms, and there's only one thing in this room, and it seems to be rotting and falling apart. But can you give me a insight check? It's not hard.
13.
Yeah, that's enough. It looks almost like once upon a time would have been a bed.
Okay.
Great information. I'm really glad that we're letting 9 die for that maybe bed.
You still have time to run downstairs if you want. If you dash.
It says there's just this one.
That'd just be an action to look around the room quickly.
But is it just one room?
Just
on this?
one room of the 3 upstairs.
Do I want to look around the other ones?
You know this corridor that 9's in? Is there
It's
another
more
door?
like a hallway.
Yeah,
an
the
atrium.
hallway.
Yeah,
But there's like another door at the other end of it.
there is. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Now I'm gonna run downstairs.
Cool. You can make it into the room.
As can I come down like halfway and then hide? 'Cause
Yes.
I've used my action to have a look at a bed.
Okay. Yeah. Then you can come down to almost in the door.
Yeah.
And then hide. Probably like because you could probably be on the wall.
Yeah.
Above the door, like kind of crouching onto it, like able to potentially like shoot something
It's a
through,
crocodile
or-
tail going.
as a crocodile tries to like lumber its way through the door by going a bit sideways.
Yeah.
As you're doing it, as the crocodile's trying to get through the door,
I-
because you don't quite fit, potion sellers just going pivot, pivot.
I got to ask how the rat people react.
They kind of look at you and once again do that exact same scream.
They're not scared of the giant blue crocodile coming through the
They
door?
seem a bit rabid.
Oh fuck.
I was hoping to have more of an effect.
They clearly acknowledge you're a big fucking blue crocodile. Yeah. But yeah, they will look at you, which will bring it to the start of the round again. The first rat that dived through, the one that was on your left, is going to run up to you with its spear and try and stab you in the back.
Hey, what's Greg and Potion Seller do? Do they just have
Pushing me through the door.
Yeah, they're helping him get through the door. They will join in when he's through the door.
Just so we know, where do we come in the initiative order now?
Tholme is second. Ibethane is 1, 2, 3, fourth.
Okay, cool, fine.
Nice.
Fine.
The one that's run up
rolled
behind
lower
you
than
will
a
get
4?
22.
Yeah.
Yeah. That will be not a lot. That'll be 4 poison damage and 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Which will bring it to Tholme. You are able to see 9 essentially being swarmed by 4 rat creatures.
Yeah.
And you're currently hidden from them behind the archway, behind the kind of top bit of this door. The bit which people in high school jump up and slap.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
What the
You know what I mean? Like that. You jump up and slap.
The lintel.
Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm.
What?
The lintel.
Lintel.
The lintel.
Never knew that.
It's in The World's End.
Yeah.
That's how you know it.
Yeah, it's from a movie, like everything I know.
True. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Cool.
What are you gonna do when they come by you?
Tholme.
Tholme.
Would like to.
I love the way you say that. I think we all do it. We all go, I'm going to...
Jewel Build.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna run up to
Jump down from the ceiling, jump into the room.
Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna use my magic stone sling and hit one of them with a magic stone sling.
Cool. Which one are you aiming for? There is one
one
behind
that's
9 that stabbed her in the
already
back.
been hit.
That is on the other side of 9, and because they're
Okay,
small,
new
you
one.
probably wouldn't be able to hit it very easily.
New one.
So there is one behind her that's just stabbed her in the back. There's 2 beside her that's stabbed her in the leg, and there's one that's currently not stabbed her.
Okay,
Nine,
cool.
what's your favourite? Your leg or your back?
I was about to go into a song there. My leg, my back,
Oh,
my
no.
tail, and my horns.
No.
The one in the back, please.
Right, the one that stabbed her in the back.
Man, it's not great. But it's a 12.
That will hit.
Oh wait, so it's definitely a 12 to hit. Cool. And I would like to roll a d6
D16?
plus a d4
Ooh, nice. 100.
plus another 4d6.
72. Just saying
What?
random numbers.
I got stuff to roll.
That maths is coming on well.
23 damage.
23?
Please, with my magic stone of kaboomness.
Very well. Yep. It smashes it in the back, and it smashes into the back of its head, and it knocks its head forward. Probably like pulling as it knocks the head forward. It pulls the blade of its spear out of the back of 9.
I need to roll another d6, sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. Because it's 4d6. Yeah. Add another one.
Cool. Yeah, the same thing happens. It
Cool.
knocks it, makes it stumble for a sec, but it seems to be okay. Which will bring it to the rat that 9 has stabbed already. It's going to try and return the favour by stabbing at you with its. I think this one has a spear.
And I hide. at the end
Yes,
of
this
the
one
bag.
does have a spear. You can, yeah.
hide it, yeah.
Cool. You can hide again. You pop back down. Can you roll stealth?
Yeah, is it weird doing like a gravity-based weapon upside down?
21.
21. Yeah, you are.
Gonzo.
Yeah, you're hidden. The one that 9 has swiped at is hurting, definitely hurting.
Okay.
But he's going to try and stab back at you, which will be a 17, so it won't hit.
Nope.
Fuck
Cool.
that
Does your thing work on a miss, or is it just if they hit you? Your flame armor.
It didn't specify. I think it just said, I wrote down, my summary of it was 1d fire when I'm
1d4,
attacked,
yeah.
1d fire damage
You
when
hit.
my sword's ignited.
Okay, cool. On
don't
the
really
round that your sword's ignited. So, first of all, the guy that hit you with the spear should have actually taken a d4, so I will quickly roll that. Or do you want to roll it?
4!
Nice.
And this one will take 1d4.
1.
Well done.
Nice.
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 Yeah, they take fire damage as they try and hit you. This will bring it to Crocothane.
Ibodile?
Right.
Crocothane?
Ibodile.
I'm going to go up for the one
I
that's...
don't
Which
know.
one's closest to me?
The one that Tholme hit.
The one that Tholme
That
hit.
is
Cool.
currently
Go
behind
for
9.
another
Probably
one.
about 10, 15 feet into the room.
Cool. I'm gonna tail twat the one that Tholme hit.
Cool. You lumber into the room. You lumber into the room and immediately swipe your tail round to try and hit that one. Roll to hit.
Sure. Natural 20.
Oh!
Yep, you hit. I'll get the crit card.
Crit cards!
Yeah.
What you gonna do when the crit cards
That'll be bludgeoning damage, yeah?
It is. It's tail damage? Bludgeoning damage.
Tail damage. What the fuck?
Bludgeoning damage. Lights out. Normal damage and the target's blinded for 1d3 rounds.
Nice.
Nice.
Roll a d6 and half it for me.
For what?
For how long he's blinded.
Blinded. Oh, I see. That's a 1.
Blinded for the next round. That's good. He gets disadvantage on his next attack, basically.
Okay, cool. One. And then I'm going to roll me damage, which is 2d8 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 plus 5, 16 damage. in total.
16 damage.
And then
Mm-hmm.
one of the other ones.
Yeah, which one? There is one that stabbed at 9 in the leg, one that 9 has attacked, and one standing a little bit away from 9.
The one that stabbed her in the leg.
The one that stabbed her in the leg.
Gonna go for him. I'm gonna do my bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
Nom, 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 nom,
Try
nom.
and grapple that fool.
Roly poly.
That's a natural 20. I fuck you not.
Wow!
Damn, dude.
Natural 20 piercing damage, my friend.
Okay, roll for it. Oh, fuck, yeah,
You got a
card.
crit.
Natural 20
Piercing.
can't work. That's a good one, but it can't work on these guys for reasons. Ventilated. Double damage and 2d6 non-lethal damage.
Okay, cool.
Oh!
Decent.
I'll take that. And this is a 3d10.
So 2, yeah, and then 2d6 additional
I haven't rolled
ones.
this one in a while. Let's roll this one. 15 damage plus 5, which is 20 damage. Double it, 40 damage. 8 non-lethal damage. So 40 damage, 8 non-lethal damage. And they're grappled.
Bloody hell.
I'll be pissed off if he survives that.
I will be very surprised.
The one you grab it in your teeth and you squeeze, and your teeth dig in a bit, but the actual act of squeezing seems to cause it to have some issues, and it falls unconscious in your mouth.
Okay.
Oh, don't swallow it.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. What are you gonna do?
What happens if I swallow it and turn back?
Oh no, don't
It's up
eat
to you.
it.
Do you?
Swallow it.
Okay.
What if it doesn't die? What if it doesn't die and I change back? I don't know.
I mean, you've done it now.
I swallow it.
Cool. You swallow it. You do that.
I hope it's a roll on the table or
Can
something.
you
maybe.
roll a con save?
8. Wait. Oh wait, I need my new constitution.
Are you 10 feet within me as well?
He would be.
So you get +3.
24.
Lucky. I'll tell you. Yeah, you swallow it down, and your stomach acid begins to dissolve it, and it dies immediately
Coup de
afterwards.
grace.
And you don't seem to suffer any ill effects.
What
Sick.
would it happen if it does?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Rat person meat. Okay, he's not gonna tell us in case I do it again.
That's how Theodore died. He probably morphed into a crocodile, ate a rat person, and that rat person exploded
You've
out of
solved
him.
the rat person puzzle.
That's a really good point, though. If I turn into something tiny like a cockroach and crawl on somebody's mouth and then change back into Ibathane, what happens to the bloke?
That's how.
Or what happens to you? That's the thing.
That's how Thanos is probably gonna die. Ant-Man's gonna crawl in his butt and expand.
Would it kill them?
It'll do a lot of damage.
That's how they killed the. Again, another fucking D&D's for nerds
Nerds,
reference.
yeah.
How they
Well,
killed.
with the tree!
How they killed the dragon. He threw the dragon.
yeah,
the,
it
the
is.
tree forming rock.
Yeah.
Was that a stone that had that spell in it or something? It was
I don't know.
something like
It was
that. Anyway.
something.
They put the stone inside the dragon and then activated it, turned into a tree, and the tree just blew the dragon apart.
Wow.
It's good.
Nifty.
Right. That brings it to Nine's turn. There are 3 around you.
Pardon me.
One's
so-
blind.
Ooh, okay.
One of them is blind. The one that stabbed you in the back is blind.
And I ate one.
You shouldn't be proud of that. We're gonna have a talk with you.
He's got a
after
big
this.
old crocodile grin.
Stabby stabbed the one who I stabby stabbed earlier.
The one that you've already cut.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
21.
Yes.
14, 17 damage.
17 damage.
And then, is he dead? Is he alive?
He's alive.
Bollocks.
Is
Right.
this a new damage guy or a previously damaged
Previously damaged.
She's hit him
guy.
once. Before, that's twice.
Yeah. Gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Oh, 23.
That will hit.
Same again. 1d8 plus 3. 11. Oh, not bad. 17.
Cool. Yep, you once again bring your flaming sword across and you swipe it across its chest, and these flames wreathe it and crisp its skin. It smells kind of gross. And burn a lot of its fur off. And then you bring your sword back round one more time and you chop its head straight off.
Rat skewers. We're having rat tonight. We're having. You've already ate
I've
rat.
already had one. You guys can share it amongst yourselves. Had one to myself.
Tholme's really fucking hungry as well.
Oh, fuck. What do you think when you see me eat one of them? You're like, oh,
Stolmy is starving currently.
God, that looks good.
This brings it to the one that you've already blinded, James. Ibathane. Crocothane.
Crocothane.
Ibadile.
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 Ibadile,
I don't know.
I like Ibadile.
Ibadile.
Ibadile's good. The one that you have blinded is going to screech once again, but this time it doesn't just stop. It keeps going.
Oh, it's getting more fuckers here, probably.
And as it stops, it's going to take its spear and try and stab at wherever it thinks you roughly are. Yes.
Fucking try.
Oh, 'cause it can't see you.
That will be a 16.
Is that
Versus your AC?
disadvantaged?
Yes.
Shit, man. I got armor class of 14.
Damn.
That's my natural armor. That's the same as me. God.
It's not as fun now that you've got higher AC as everything.
Fuck you.
That will be 7 piercing damage. No, sorry, 9 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
To be fair, how much health do you have as a crocodile?
Where does it say 85?
4.
Where does it say that my resistance is to everything?
It doesn't, unfortunately.
Damn it. Languages? I got no languages. Okay. What am I doing?
Taking a total of 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Let's put me at 72.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Why?
Reasons.
I don't want to be a rat person.
A rat or crocodile?
Nat 20.
Cool. You are fine.
Fuck!
What is happening
can you
to
actually
me?
can you actually add on your Constitution to that?
23 in this form.
Okay, you're good.
What? I remember you had some rolling 320s in a row. Was that something else?
Was that not in combat, maybe? Or
I think it's if you crit hit somebody and then you roll another thing or something. I don't know.
It's in D&D's for Nerds. In 3.5, Adam has a rule that because in 3.5, in order to get a critical hit, you have to roll a 20 and then confirm it. To confirm, you have to roll again, and you add the same bonus, and you actually have to hit. But his ruling is if you roll a nat 20, and then on your confirm you roll a nat 20, he will roll another dice. If that dice is a nat 20, no matter what it is, you kill it instantly. So you can be fighting God, and if you roll 3 nat 20s in a row, you kill it.
Oh.
Fair.
Although I think like some things are in 3.5. I think some things were like had things where it's like immune to critical hits and stuff like that. So because there are things in 5th edition that are immune to critical hits, they're just quite high level.
Neatage.
So I rolled a nat 20.
You know, on that 20, you are good, my man. The rat that is over to the side, not kind of been on his own for a bit, is going to once again dive at 9. Dagger held above its head, and it's going to try and two-handed stab this dagger into 9's back again. That will miss by quite a little bit.
Yeah, bitch.
But he's now next to you.
Hello.
It's another round, so you're no longer wreathed in flame, unfortunately.
Grand.
Which will bring it to Tholme's turn.
Fucking yes.
There are 2 rats left in the room. One is blinded, no longer, because he's got his senses back.
Yeah.
Because it was only 1 round. And one, but he appears to be quite injured, is kind of wobbling on his feet. The other one has just taken a diving leap at the back of 9 and tried to plunge its disgusting dagger into her back.
Cool. Can I
Grim.
dual wield a short bow and my sling?
No.
What? Can't you have a crossbow?
You can't
Short bow.
dual wield crossbows because they have a loading. You have to be able to load them.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
But he could-
essentially, to fire it, you have to put a bolt on, pull it back, and fire it, which means you can't make a bonus action attack the same turn.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to do this attack and then decide whether I do another one.
So drop down from the ceiling, I assume.
No, I'm good. The first one's going to be my sling,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run up and.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to roll to hit with my sling. Mm-hmm. That will be a 18.
Yeah, that will hit.
Cool.
Who are you
So I'm
targeting?
hitting the
The one that Ibathane blinded and has just stabbed into Ibathane, or the one that attempted to stab into 9?
So the one that's got less health.
Probably the one that's been hit is the one that stabbed Ibathane. He's the only
He's
one
got
that's been
less
hit.
health.
Who's the one that was looking injured? Not that one.
That one.
So the other one. The one that's got more health. Sorry.
The one that's got more health.
More health.
Okay, yeah. The one that attacked 9.
Yeah. Robin, you're looking
You made
at
that
this
so
I
much
really
more
did.
complicated than it needed to be.
Whilst he does this, can I just point out that as a crocodile, I have a +5 to stealth.
Is that just
Because crocodiles are specifically in water.
I have a
But-
+1 to stealth normally.
true though? But crocodiles are like stealthy
Yeah.
fucks. Like they will watch.
I
their
am
prey.
a giant 20-foot crocodile
No,
at the moment.
So if you were in like a lake that could
Yes.
accommodate your size, you
Yes.
would be stealthy to fuck.
But in
They
this,
watch their prey
in
for,
this
like-
room,
Connor can't hold his dice. The entire conversation, he's been trying to pick up 1 dice from the floor.
And I dropped another one as soon as I did. But I did.
I've just been as we've been talking. I've just been looking out the corner of my eye of Connor going from one side, fuck off, and then dropping it on the other one, picking it up, dropping it on the other side, and every time I'm just getting more irate at this dice he can't pick up.
Can Tholme do 24 damage to this
can.
rat person?
He can indeed.
kill it, eat it.
And then
This magic stone blasts it in the back and it knocks it, like, it nearly stumbles down on the ground, but manages to look back up, turns at you and goes, at you.
how bad is it looking?
He's looking like it hurt.
Okay, Tholme's gonna then run in
Okay.
and attack the really hurt looking
With your
one.
offhand.
With
With,
my
the one that's against Ibathane.
Yes.
Cool.
And roll lots.
What'd you get?
It's 23.
Cool. Yep, you will hit.
Cool. And
This is with Greg the Stabber.
my rapier.
Okay, yeah.
12 damage.
Cool.
To...
Yep, you stab into it with your rapier, which from after this attack, you can't do offhand attacks with the rapier because it's not light. It's finesse, so you can use your dex, but it's not light, so you can't do offhand attacks.
What?
Yeah, I've always thought
Fucking
Yeah.
tear up the whole first season.
You've always used it as your
You've always used it as your main hand. You've always used your dagger as your offhand. Because you usually attack with your rapier and then bonus action attack with your dagger.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So I can.
So dagger you can because it's light,
Right.
but your rapier you can't. But I'll allow it for this one because you've rolled it. That's fine. And to be completely honest, you would have killed it even if you used Drug the Stabber because it's.
Is a sling or not? Can I use that as my offhand?
Welcome back to another edition of Rules Squad.
Rule Squad! Have you been playing a role-playing game and been victimized by something you
I
consider to
can't
be
do
the
that.
rules?
No. So I can't do either
You
of the things I
realise
just
halfway
did.
through a
but-
round that you've been using a
I'll
rule
allow
that
because
doesn't
because
work
I
in
had
your
to check.
rules.
I'll allow it this once
Cool.
Doesn't exist.
because that was my problem, not yours.
Rules, Lord.
So, yep, you stab it straight through the back of the head as it's kind of stumbling around, pull it back out, and it drops to the ground immediately.
Yes.
We make the rules work for you.
Seemingly leaving just one.
Seemingly.
Seemingly.
That was-
As you finish, as you pull your rapier back out, you hear
Oh, there's a rat king in there.
What?
and the wall on the opposite side to the windows blasts down,
Okay.
knocked down, and you turn around and look, and you see two.
I hope he says like legs and not
Probably about
monsters.
10 foot tall, looking kind of the exact same
Toes,
to
legs.
those guys, just a lot bigger.
I am a crocodile.
Two of them.
Can you stand up
Yeah.
on your hind legs and like
Don't need
get it out
to.
with them?
Death roll.
So we've got two fucking monster rats.
And one titchy rat left.
That look like
One all used to be blind one.
Is not still blind? No.
like that.
Oh.
It's a rat troll.
A little bit like a rat troll.
It's a rat troll.
Fuck.
It's a roll.
Guys, it's a
Morning.
It's a
roll.
rat.
One of them's called Rick,
Rick.
and it's as the two of them enter, they you hear bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum.
I'm gonna grapple him and I'm never gonna let him go.
Let him go. Gonna do my death roll.
We no strangers to love.
Right, whose turn is it? Sorry.
It's their turn, and they're gonna run into the room.
Welcome to the middle bit. Hopefully you're enjoying this episode, and if you are, and if you're listening on iTunes, you could go over there and give us a review. Leave us a wee 5 stars, or 4 stars, or 1 star, or whatever you think, and leave us a little written review. It's telling us what you think, because it really helps us out. And if you are listening on any other platform, use the review systems that they have and just send us what you think, or contact us on one of our SOMEs and just let us know what you're thinking of the recent episodes or the podcast as a whole, because we really like hearing from people, and it's nice to know when people are enjoying stuff, and if people aren't enjoying something in particular, then we're really happy to make some changes and make it so that everybody's enjoying it as much as possible. So we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram. We're trying to be on them as much as we can. We've been pushing our Twitter a lot recently, or trying to be sort of involved in the Twitter side of things a little bit more than we have in the past. So that's a really good place to get hold of us. Instagram is really, really active as well, but we'll respond to anyone that messages us on any platform at all. And because we're on Podbean as well, if you were to leave a comment or contact us on Podbean, then we're able to see that as well, which is really, really cool. So yeah, get in touch with us. Let us know what you're thinking. In other news, we've got some really cool news recently. We've always been a big supporter of Glasgow Marrow and Anthony Nolan, and recently I've been lucky enough to be called up as a potential match for somebody for a stem cell transplant. And I've been sent the blood tests I've got to have done soon, so really soon I'm going to be having those blood tests done and sending them off. And then within the coming months, hopefully I'll get a message back saying that I've been identified as the match for this person, and I'll be heading down to one of the areas like Manchester or London or something to go and donate some bone marrow, which is really, really cool news. So yeah, Anthony Nolan, Glasgow Marrow. They're a stem cell registry that you can sign up to, and maybe it's around a 1 in 100 chance, I think, or something like that, of being called up to donate some stem cells or some bone marrow, and hopefully save the life of somebody with blood cancer. It's a really, really, really cool charity, really good cause. So we really recommend that you go out there and try and find out how you can be signed up to the registry. So yeah, please go have a look at that. It's really, really cool. The other charities that we support are Social Bite, which is a charity based in Glasgow that is with some. I know they have some shops over in Edinburgh as well, and their aim is to end homelessness. They do this through a load of different ways, including setting up care packages and homes to try and get people off the street, as well as just the simple things of making sure people can eat, and having shops like the Social Bite shop, sandwich shop in Glasgow, that you can pay forward meals, so that if you pay for your meal in there, you can also pay for the meal of somebody else, and when they come in, they can just have some food for free. As well as restaurants such as Home in Edinburgh, which give a very similar idea, but instead of it just being sort of like a sandwich shop, it's a restaurant where homeless people can come in and have a sit down meal and enjoy themselves and have that nice experience. So they're brilliant. We've also got things like Team Trees that we support, and they are Team Trees is a charity that aims to try and earn $20 million by the end of 2019, so the beginning of 2020, so that by the end of 2020 they could plant these 20 million trees, and they more than made their target. So that's really, really brilliant, and I know that they've got ongoing work. So yeah, please go and support them, because that's just really, really brilliant, especially in a time where we've got such horrific natural disasters such as what's going on in Australia. These sort of things are just fantastic. And speaking of Australia, obviously there's the relief fund for Australia, the fires. And this will bring me nicely onto my Tiny Change for this week, which is another charity that we're supporting, which is a charity that helps support mental health. I believe that they're still figuring out exactly what what the charity support will entail, but it's centered around mental health. But my Tiny Change this week, aside from the fact that I will be in the future donating some stem cells, my Tiny Change this week is that I recently bought, in addition to the support that we've given already to some of the bushfires efforts in Australia, just our little wee donations, I've also recently bought a pop figure, which is all the money from is going towards these efforts, and it's of an Australian firefighter with a wee koala, and it's a really, really cool thing, and I think it's a really, really clever way of trying to get more people to support the effort, and it definitely caught my eye, and I really liked it, so I thought, cool, that's a really good way to support it and get something really cool out of it. So yeah, I mean, definitely go check that out. It's really, really cool, and aside of that, just if you've got any spare little bits of cash at all, all of these causes are really, really wonderful. So donate something towards somebody, or just donate your time, or spread the word about it, because that's just as good as just throwing money at things. Just spreading the word can mean even more donations and even more support. So that's really, really fantastic as well. So thank you very much for listening to me ramble for 6 minutes. Hopefully, yeah, like I said at the beginning, hopefully you're enjoying this episode. Let us know if you are. If you want to support us, then you can go over to our Redbubble and buy some of our t-shirts and artwork and stuff. And yeah, cool. And we'll be on Twitch again sometime in late March. So watch out for that. And enjoy the rest of the episode. Thank you very much for listening. Henry loves you. Bye-bye.
So Tholme's just standing there like, I'm not used to being here.
Hello.
I'm not used to being a crocodile. Let's do this.
This is all new, guys. This is all new.
I'm a crocodile. It's gonna be good.
Did you death roll into their feet and choke them up?
Don't know. We'll have to consult with Rule Squad.
One of them is going to run up to the big old crocodile
Who's that?
And the other is going to run up.
Oh, me!
Yeah. The other is going to run up to It's going to run up to Tholme because it just saw you kill
Lol.
a boy.
Getting ready to take
The boy
away
that
all my
called him.
health.
The boy that called him. The first one is going to make an attack against.
The croc.
Against me. Suck my big
The
blue
first one is
crocodile.
going to make. Is going to slam both of its fists down onto Ibathane.
Try me.
Crocothane or Ibadal's back.
Yeah, nice try.
One will be a 22 and the other will be a 19.
Oh, fuck. That's a good try.
You've done good, actually.
He attacked two? 2 times?
Both hands.
What a dick.
Meow.
What a crock! That's an expression.
Is it?
Yeah. What a crock. At least I heard it in a movie.
What a croc, what a
I've
croc,
just
what
got
a
my
croc, what a
app
man
ready
do
to take a
croc.
shit ton of damage.
Well, this crocodile goes up to 11. Actually, he goes up to 85, and he's currently on 72.
Can you please take 25 points of damage?
He's currently on
Bludgeoning damage?
57.
The other one is going to make attacks against Tholme.
Both?
Yep. It's
Fucking-
going to slam one fist into you, punching you, and then after that, going to slam another fist into you, punching
He's
you.
gonna attack.
It's 25 points of damage.
47.
Against Tholme, that will be 2 10s.
Fuck him up!
Tholme manages to dodge out the way. They roll
Can Tholme
2
use
3s on that.
It's just a free action to give them both a medal thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Managing to miss you, which will bring it to Ibathane's turn. 2 big rats have come in the room now.
Right, the big
and they're
rat.
big.
The big rat that just attacked me.
Yeah.
Tail twat.
Tell twat.
Gonna tail twat.
Try and hit him.
No nat 20 this time, but I did get a 22.
That will hit.
Cool. That's bludgeoning damage in case they happen to be suddenly weak to it for some reason. 20 damage in total
Cool.
to him. And then I'm going to make my bite attack on him. Which hasn't gone well.
Oh no.
My bite attack is a 12.
That will hit.
Oh,
What?
what the fuck? These...
Against the big guys?
Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, shit. Was not expecting that one. It's a 7. That's a 9 plus a 7. That's a 16. That's an 8. That's a 24 points of damage. Wait. No. That's a 29 points of damage. 29 points of damage, and he's grappled.
Cool.
And that is an escape DC of 16 if he wants to try.
Okay.
And I imagine it's an action to try and break out.
Yes, it will be an action to try and break out.
Sweet. That was a successful Crocker move.
It was, which brings it to 9. There's 1 small rat and 2 big rats have just come in and tried to beat your friends up.
One's being grappled by a
Supposedly wee one.
crocodile.
Yeah, maybe
It's kind of in
use
his
one
mouth.
attack to dispose of the wee one, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Small boy. Fucking his day up.
I'm sorry, where the fuck are Potion Seller and Craig?
I've done more combats as animals than I have as
You have.
me this combat.
Yeah. You've done 1 as you
That's
and
very
2 as an
funny.
animal.
So that's 14.
That will hit.
Right. Let's just get rid of this little boy. So that's 8. Then. No. 13. Haha! 19.
Okay,
Damage.
yep. You swipe at him and you chop him basically just completely in half.
Yes!
Nice.
Then.
Oh, just while I remember there, Ibathane, can you make a con save, please?
They only hit me. They only punched
You
me.
bite him.
I bite him.
You bit him.
We also moved
What kind
on.
of nasty ass disease this
Yeah, sorry.
motherfucker
You
got.
did not let me run away. Oh, you're letting him take some poison damage and I'm salty.
You're +3 as
I'm
well.
only biting him.
For me.
I'm only biting him.
I know. You have a +3 as well.
12.
12, okay.
You're a cunt.
Yeah, no. Nothing happens immediately.
Well, fuck you! I want you to know that when I change back, all of everything that affects me also changes back.
I know.
So no diseases will transfer, hopefully.
Don't think they do.
All of Shut up, you asshole.
I like how me not saying things gets you so worried.
Because there's so many things I don't know. List.
Yeah. 9, you have another attack.
So which one's closest to me?
The one attacking Filmy.
Oh, fuck it, the other one's getting grappled by
So in like from one end to the other, it kind of goes door you came in, Ibathane, first rat, Filmy, second rat you.
Okay. As my bonus action before, can I cast my Vial of Enmity against this big rat that I'm about to go
You can.
up against? That's right. Vial of Enmity against that bitch. So
Oh, that was so... Oh, I saw that moment. It was a 19 and then it just fell onto the
What did you
5.
get?
I got a 5. Oh, hold on. See, I'll reroll it. See if I can get that. That's 12. So that would be 18.
That's an 18.
Yes, that will hit.
18.
That'll hit.
Sick-a-doodle-doo. And I'd also like to use one of my Divine Smites to get me an extra 2d8. So let me do all this shit first. So long swords.
Ooh.
11 damage with the long swords.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Can you roll that? 5 damage with my flame blades.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 16.
16.
23. 25 damage overall
25 damage.
to that boyo.
Fuck
Nice.
him up.
You swipe across him and the flames burst up his back and begin to singe some of the hair on it. And yeah, you give him a good like swipe to the side. He seems to be fairly injured by it. Which will bring it to Tholme. You're being beaten, you dodged out of the way of 2 fists.
Yeah.
It tried to fist you, but did not succeed.
Thank fuck.
How do you react?
By stabbing it in the fucking ankle.
Cool. Currently, both of them you will get sneak attack on. Because 9 is next to one and Ibathane is next to the other. How's the other grappled?
None.
Cool. What one do I want to go in? Probably not the grappled one. Yeah, it's gonna hit. So with my on hand,
Yes.
use my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to take. You roll the d4 necrotic damage on
Yeah.
the start of its turn, don't you? Right. So that's going to be 80 boys. 8 plus. So 8, 9, 11, 16, 19 damage
19 damage.
immediately.
Yep.
And then it's going to be 1d4 at the start.
On its
Sorry, no, 19 plus 4, 23 damage.
23 damage.
So
That's
adds a-
easier
adds
maths
another
for
4.
me, so thank you very much.
As I stick a rapier
In his
it
butt.
between his toenails.
Up his butt.
Ew.
That's where the toenails are, dude. Weird anatomy.
Oh.
And then,
You have your offhand, or
Yes,
bonus
of
action,
course.
rather.
yep, I'm going to use Greg the Stabber,
Beautiful.
which is going to be a lot, 25.
Yeah, that will hit.
Nice.
And then that'll be another 3 damage.
Cool.
And then I would like to run up the wall.
Okay. This you will not be able to disengage because you used your bonus action to attack. So we'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Tommy, you are experimenting with a whole new kind of combat.
Huh.
9's kind of combat.
When's it go?
Next.
That's fine, he has to take some damage anyway. Might kill him, won't kill him. Cool, he's got to roll a d4 of damage.
Are you running away? Did you run away?
You wanna risk
Or are
it?
you not running away?
See, the thing is, he's going to attack me right now, if he does.
He could also attack
But-
me though, I'm beside him.
But he's going to attack me twice, though, if I stay, but probably once if I leave.
No. If you leave, possibly 3 times.
Also true.
If he comes after you, attack of opportunity, and then he come after you.
Right, okay, I'll fucking take it. I'll stand there like a fucking bitch.
You gonna
and
stand there?
I'll stand there like a lemon.
Okay, cool.
I'll get my health up, ready to deduct.
Brings it to their turns. The one attacking James is going to go first. One attacking Ibathane, Crocothane, is going to go first. It's in his
Ibathane.
mouth. Ibadile
Ibadile Crocodile.
in his mouth, and as he's caught, you probably got him around the leg. You basically got your jaws around its leg,
Hell yeah.
and as it does so, it's going to try and punch you on the nose
He's
twice.
grappled.
Yeah,
Can he attack whilst grappled?
just can't move.
Bullshit. It's the
He's gonna
point.
try and boop.
One will
Oh,
be a
actually, sorry, no.
7.
This move, I actually need to. Sorry, I completely forgot to mention because I hit him with my tail attack. You have to do a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's knocked prone.
Okay, strength saving throw.
DC 16.
Yes, 17.
Shit.
So it's not manages to. But one attack, one will be a 10, and the other will be 20 something. So one will hit.
Okay, one will hit. Yeah.
Can you please take?
Drum roll. That's a much better drum roll than my attempt. Mine was all stupid.
Because I've got the resonating belly.
Can you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage for me?
I candidly am. And that put me on a nice, sweet 35.
Cool. And then the one that's attacking Tholme and being attacked by 9.
It's going to take some of its damage for itself first. So a D4 necrotic damage as my skeletal blade drains its life energy and stacks on the next round.
That's creepy.
Yep, it will take 4 points of damage.
The eyebrows.
It will take 4 points of damage.
Hey.
4 points of necrotic damage as you see. Well, no, Ibathane would be able to see a thin line of thread going between the tip of Tholme's rapier and where he'd stabbed it into.
I still have soul vision as Crocothane. Ibadal.
It then gets to make a con save against that,
No.
which it will fail. So it's still going to continue on. So next time you stab it, it will be 2d4 next turn.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot they had to save against that.
Yeah.
Go on, I'm assuming
But
he's
then,
right
as
there.
it does that, it's going to make 2 attacks against Tholme. It's going to try and punch him twice, one of which will be a crit, and the other will be a non-natural 20. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, I'm getting ready to deduct some serious hit points.
The crit
Beautiful health.
is...
See if it starts with the words double damage. I'm going to go to bed.
Do you know, at least you didn't take the damage from jumping down the well. I started off on a bad spot. I mean, I did then turn into a crocodile.
Normal damage,
Yes!
and target is stunned for d6 rounds. You are stunned for 2 rounds. For 2 rounds, you cannot do anything on your turn.
Alright, guys, call me back. I'm going for a piss.
Alright.
You can, if you want.
Should I finish your Mawam and go for a piss? Do you want to chuck your buddy James and Mawam?
Mawam?
Oh, I'll take a Mawam. Thank you. I don't want those Mawams. I want these Mawams.
Mawam?
I'll have one of those Mawams.
Mawam?
I bet so many of them.
I'm not gonna lie, I think they're doing something really weird inside me.
But as well as that, Tholme will take...
Oh, fuck, I forgot I was taking damage as well.
28 points of damage, bludgeoning. 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Total?
Both are
Total, for both attacks.
Not as bad as I thought. Still not great.
Could have been worse.
not ideal, not the worst.
No, not the best.
I have 28 health.
Oh, right. There we go.
Does that make something special happen?
Yeah, I win. Guys, we did it.
Damage down to the damage left.
Don't know.
I don't think so. That's neat though.
The universe. You know, another
Somewhere
family-
someone's just like...
I think you're fine.
Somewhere someone is observing the universe at large and it just goes, perfectly balanced.
That's neat.
As all things should be.
Does that mean Thanos is canon?
Wait. No, that happens, and then somewhere, Andrew impregnates Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh,
At the exact
yeah.
same moment. They're going to call it Tholme.
He reminds me of the Emperor.
And then they're going to send it back in time and it turns out you've been their child all along.
Oh fuck.
Oh. Bullshit.
That brings it to Crocodane.
I'm so fucking confused.
Crocowet?
Crocothane.
Okay.
Ibadal Croconame. Right.
That really works.
Yeah, right? Okay,
You need to turn into a crocodile more so we can use this because I like it.
so he's grappling. I'm still grappling.
Still
him.
grappling him.
I'm going to release him from the grapple. Which I believe is just passive.
Yeah.
Because
Can
I
you
want
just bite down them while he's in your mouth? Sure, you can do that.
No, I can bite him again. But I
Okay.
want to tail swap him.
No, but can't you?
I can't.
Please tail swap the guy that's about to attack me.
I can't tail twat him whilst he's in my mouth.
I know, but tail swap the other guy.
Is he close enough to do that? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll tail twat the other guy whilst I'm
You're
grappling
big.
this guy. Okay. I'll tail twat the Tholme boy.
You're 15 meters long, 15 feet long, remember?
21.
That'll hit.
Okay, sweet.
Connie, chew so loudly.
Yeah, this is going to be a dodgy episode to edit because there's just sounds of all of us chewing and
Malwams were the worst possible D&D
Literally.
recording food.
Mawa rapping.
The
No,
worst-
crunching things is worse.
I don't know. I'd much rather crunching than the
No,
wet mouth
crunching gets
sounds
picked
of
up by all
chewing.
the mics. This
Yeah,
is
but-
this is better.
I think it's just like the actual sound that you hear is worse with this.
By
I think this is a sweet damage of 11.
All right, cool. It needs to make a strength save as
But
well,
he needs to make a straight save against the DC of 16.
which will fail. So it's not
He's
prone.
knocked prone. Mm-hmm. And
Which
then
means he can't fucking... Oh, he just needs to
means
get
he just
up.
has to use half his movement to stand up or something.
And it means
Before he
9 will have
sits
advantage to hit him on
Yeah.
her next turn.
Hey!
Which she had anyway because of her Vow of Enmity, but
No, a different one. It was to the one that I'm beside, not the
yeah,
one.
that is the one you're beside.
No,
He
the one-
attacked the one you're beside. He didn't attack the one that he was attacking already.
Oh, did you?
I attacked Tholme. Tholme's one. The one you're attacking.
Oh, sorry.
How much
Take
damage was
more
that?
fucking
11, yeah?
damage then, come on.
How much damage was it?
You said you'll attack Tholme.
No. Shit.
11.
11 damage to him. And then I'm going to bite down again on the other bloke.
You don't have to roll wild magic. That's an up.
It's a nat 1.
I
But
really
I do
want-
crit fail, which is the
He
first
does
time
crit
I've
fail.
ever actually had to roll on the
Yeah, it
card.
is.
Oh, this is an event.
Yeah,
This is rare for old crocodile.
it is. Can you roll damage, please?
Against the guy. Oh no. Oh no.
You actually rolled quite well. Don't do it against me, please. That's totally what it is.
22 damage.
As you begin to bite down on it, it begins to thrash and run around, and it tears out a number of your teeth. And can you take that damage?
Ah, shit! Shit! Ah, no. 13 hit points. I've got a plan, lads.
Which brings it to 9.
Cool.
The one in front of you is knocked on the floor.
I'm
Stabby,
about to
stabby,
die.
stabby, that one. The one who's on the floor in front of me.
Cool, you have advantage.
Wow. Oh, but bugger, that was scary. 15, but I'll roll it again to see what happens. No, it's
Get a
roll
crit?
15, but no. So 21.
Yep, that will hit.
Well, how damaged is this one? How's it looking?
Just for...
He's not looking great, but he's not looking terrible.
Great. I'll use a divine smite. Let's do this shit.
He's about to fuck my ass.
Let's do
please
this.
kill him.
He is about to fuck Thelmy's ass.
Tholme's just sitting like, oh.
Thelmy's kind of staggering back and forth, not really doing a lot.
So that's 4 for my actual swords. 9,
So
14, 22, 28 damage.
Okay.
nice.
Where did that go?
Right, that's your first attack.
Yes.
You cut your sword across across his ribs, slicing between two ribs, and you're able to see lung through it, but he doesn't seem to be doing too badly again.
Oh,
How's his lung looking?
It's great. It looks a lot like a lung.
Is he a smoker?
No. Rats don't smoke. That's why they're good. Lawful good, don't smoke.
You're not lawful good.
They're not lawful good.
They're not local.
Can I?
What are they?
How are they in here then? How did they get through the thing?
This professor, right? He has not been fucking rats, has he?
No.
It's not where they came from.
That hits.
18 to hit me again.
That will hit, yes.
Cool.
You can AC like 12 because they're shitting fuckers.
These guys are slightly different. Yeah. Slightly different.
I can reroll that.
Happy to tell you, you need to get an 11 to hit these ones. Because they're bigger and have less dex.
Yeah.
So.
15.
15 damage.
Callum, please. Tholme's
Cut
gonna
us
die
cut us one
otherwise.
out.
You once again you make this cut deeper, but it does seem to still keep going. Which brings it to Tholme's turn. He dribbles a bit, which brings it to their turn.
Shit! You can't do anything. You fucking ass
spent my
right.
turn dribbling.
He spends his turn dribbling a bit.
Is that the first time he's done that?
Yeah.
And he's got another one to go.
Yeah.
Tholme, you're so
Which-
dead.
Which brings it to
I forgot about that.
the Ratty Boys' turns. The first one is going to attempt to slam.
There's still. Oh no, it doesn't get. Fuck!
It does. It will do. Because it still gets the D4.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. The first one is going to attempt to attack Ibethane. It's going to try and slam you with its
That's
two
on-
large fists. One will be the lower of the two will be an 18. So they'll both hit, I assume.
Problematic.
So the first
Yeah.
attack will do.
They're gonna both hit.
Yeah, the first attack will do
What
16 points of damage
Oh,
as it slams its first fist into you.
your boy's down, isn't he?
Your boy's down.
So you turn back into Ibethane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
Then so how much
How does that
damage goes
happen?
through?
3.
3. So I think you still take those 3, don't you? Does damage carry over?
No, I stay at 0. So long as it doesn't go to half my health below, I don't die.
You don't die. No, like when you're polymorph, you're Ibethane. You just turn back to Ibethane.
No, I go to 0 hit points and
No,
I'm
you don't.
unconscious.
When you're
No, I'm unconscious once I go back. Yeah.
I thought it was.
categorically, you don't. That's not how polymorph works.
I was
It
even.
is. It is. I can transfer back if I'd will to, and then get my hit points. But if I'm knocked unconscious, I'm unconscious.
It's not. You turn into Ibethane with full hit points.
I'm near enough sure we had this conversation.
Yeah.
You said that you literally just turned
It's one of the
back to
benefits of
normal.
polymorph.
Do I? I don't
Yeah.
think that's true.
It is.
I'll double check.
Rule squad. James is arguing against himself. He's trying to convince
Yeah,
everybody.
transformation lasts until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. And that's it. That's all it says.
But that's the transformation. That's not
Yes,
when your actual
transformation.
hit
The
points.
transformation lasts until the target hits 0 hit points. You can if it reverts as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to its normal form. So you take 3 points of damage as Ibethane,
Oh, cool.
and then you
back in
continue
the
to take
game.
its second
I'm
attack.
not unconscious!
Yeah.
You turn back and then get punched again.
Yeah, you turn back and you get punched again and
That's-
take a further
No, that's unfair.
14 points of damage.
Shit, lads, I need help. I'm in a Tholme-like position. I'm not supposed to be here, and I don't like
You're in
it.
a worse than Tholme position at the moment.
I'm about to lose another 14 hit points.
about to get
That
it.
is. I'm on 8. Nah, it's
Where's
right.
Potion Seller and Craig?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I've already brought this up.
I've been through the door for ages.
They're just not there.
They're sitting having
They're-
a chat.
Look, they're fighting in the other room.
He doesn't want to control that many people.
I don't want to control that many people, and in order to make the fight fair with them, this fight fair with them there, I'd have to add tons more of these guys. So they're fighting these guys in the other room.
And also, we wouldn't get as many turns. Not that I'm getting any turns
Yeah.
anyway.
So now it's the one that's attacking Tholme. He takes
Right, let's get
1
this-
point of necrotic damage.
Oh, fucking
It's
brilliant.
Summit. It's Summit.
Yeah,
It's
he's
Summit.
taking it. Imagine that took him down. That'd be great. Imagine that.
Not quite, I'm sorry.
Right, okay, hit me. I'll get
It's
my...
then going to make 2 attacks against you, both with advantage.
Who's you? Me or Tholme?
Against Tholme. The first one will hit. It will be a 17. The second one will be a 22.
Yep, okay. Hit me with a number.
This will do
Oh no. No, this is bad.
28 points of damage of the bludgeoning variety.
The first one.
No, that's both.
Okay, 0.
You're dead. Down. unconscious boy.
Yep, I had exactly 28.
Nine, how do you feel about
You
finishing
did
this
as
by
well?
yourself?
Oh, I did 28 damage to him twice. I took him to half and then to 0.
Oh my god, it's twins!
Twins. Yeah. They're both. One's going to be called Tholme and one's going to be called Tholmeta.
But
Oh,
the
twins!
second one's
That's
gonna
what
be
you mean.
Gary.
Oh shit! It's gonna be twins.
Because
Tholme and
one's
Gary.
Tholme and Gary. Yeah.
Tholme and Philip.
After his brother.
And if it's a girl, Philippa.
Lovely.
Right, when do I make my first deck save? Not the death save next time.
On your next turn, luckily you're not stunned anymore. You're just down.
I mean, it doesn't.
I mean, it's the same thing, really,
I
isn't it?
still can't do
No,
anything.
you get to roll on your turn though.
Oh great! Get to. Have to. You get to roll to die. Woo!
This does bring it to Ibathane. You are yourself.
Okay, I can't. Right, I know the movement away from people gets your attack of opportunity, but can I maneuver around somebody?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Yeah.
I maneuver around to the other
It's
side.
basically as long as you stay within their area of threat.
I line
you're
the
okay.
two cunts up.
Okay, you can do that. Highs or lows
Why?
as to whether 9 is in the line as
Oh,
well.
bollocks.
Because she was on the other side of
Lows.
it to you. Yep, you can line them up without getting 9 in it.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Cool. They need to make dex saves, I believe.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That is a dexterity saving throw, my friend.
Cool. The one that's been attacking Tholme will get a 19, and the one attacking you will get a 6.
Okay, the one attacking me gets hit full on. The other one's taking half damage.
Might still down it though. I can heal you.
Why did Tholme come out of hiding?
I've just rolled 3 6s in a row on d6s.
Nice.
That's good.
Ah.
That's another 6.
4.
That's 24. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Broke this.
Bam.
28.
29.
29.
One more d6, isn't it?
31.
35?
Yeah.
Plus
Just 35 damage to the main guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then full half damage.
17.
17.
Yeah, 17 damage to the other guy.
Nice one.
And then, as my bonus action, I would like to use one of them nice big potion boys that
Okay.
she gave me.
Drink it. 4d4 plus 4.
Why?
Because I'm on 8 hit points.
Oh, you're already damaged beforehand.
Mm.
I'm not a healthy boy. I jumped down the well, and also I got hit by a thunder wave.
True.
The look on James's face as he rolled this. I wish I could bottle that look up and just. Oh, it's so good.
Plus what?
Plus 4.
4.
13 points in
13
total.
points.
It's
You take
alright.
13 points back.
Okay, which
okay.
puts me on a nice 21 hit points. How badly hurt is the two rat
They're
boys
looking,
looking?
one of them's looking pretty bad. The one that was attacking Tholme is not looking good. The one attacking you isn't looking that bad.
Squish his fucking brains.
Which brings it to 9.
You know, I made a
won't
mistake.
die.
I really made a mistake.
Why?
I should have just cast polymorph again.
Crocodile again. T-Rex.
Should have come back as one of him.
Did we?
Not a beast.
I always forget because I'm a bit of an idiot.
We know.
Was lay on hands? Was that just a bonus action, or was that my
Uh,
full turn or full
I
action
always
to do
forget
it?
as well.
This is my thing.
Write it down and figure it out.
I'm gonna look in the player's handbook.
So many times, but I never remember.
I wonder what it's gonna be. Save or pass on my death save.
Oi.
You know when these guys have been rolling like 24s and 28s and stuff?
Yeah.
They're rolling high?
Ish.
Okay.
Or is it?
That's a chance.
It's an action to shove a potion into someone's mouth.
It's an action to shove a potion into someone's mouth, yes.
Hmm.
Lay on hands.
If you can take them out within 3.
The rulebook says as an action.
As an action.
Right.
Okay.
You can touch a creature and draw
Leave
power
me
from
for
the
now.
pool.
Because you might be able to take them down.
Kill.
Yeah.
Yes, but depend. If you get a crit, we're healing you immediately.
Yes,
If you crit
please.
fail.
Please.
Right. So yes, 9, it is your turn.
Right, so attack the one who I've been just slowly hacking at for the last wee while. I roll that, just in case. 17.
Will hit.
Cool.
Smush 'em.
Smushy, smush, smush, smush. Ugh. So that was, what was that? I'll keep you there because I'll forget. That was a 6. You can reroll that. 6, 11, 14.
14 points of damage. This is the one against that has been beating Tholme to a pulp.
Yes.
Cool. You slice into him, and you once again go into the bit where you've been cutting open his lung. But rather than going into slicing him, you stab through that hole, and you seem to hit something important. And it begins to crumple, and you pull your sword out, and it falls to the ground dead.
Right answer.
Help this motherfucker out. Have you attacked twice, or can you help me?
Yeah, no, I would just attack once.
Help me.
Boing, boing, over to the other one.
I mean,
Jump.
it's not even a boing boing. It's like 10 feet away. It's literally on
You
the other
turn
side
around
of
and
him.
go.
Yeah, it's you literally just step over the first one's dead body.
It's a big
You-
step.
Next.
Oh, she can boing
Some
over
might
it.
say Misty.
So. Does my void. It doesn't change.
Doesn't,
That was
no.
a 12 anyway?
That will hit. Yep.
12, okay. And then I will. Ugh, should I just burn that spell? Fuck it. Yeah, I'll do level 2 Divine Smite thing. 'cause
Cool.
I just want to kill these things. Let's see, first off. So, Swordy Boy. These aren't undead, are they?
No.
No?
Oh, you could have killed that cow.
So.
Coulda killed.
5.
Real easy. Just don't cut off
5,
its head.
11. 17. 17. 21. 27. 28 damage.
Cool.
Oh, we do a lot of damage. Henry, do the math.
Henry, do the math. Oh,
I'm not an American. Fuck, I say maths. Not math.
How much damage was that?
27?
28.
27. Cool.
28. Oh, how much one it was?
Let's go for 29. Round it down.
30.
49.
Cool. Got it.
was 28.
Yeah, you slash into the leg of the other one, and you give it a big cut down its thigh, which brings it to. Unless you have a bonus action you want to do.
Pee on it a little.
Can I cast my Vibe Emily on this motherfucker?
You can, I
Let's do
believe. Isn't that like a certain number of times per rest?
No. Short rest, but I've got like shit ton of chargy things on it.
So look, Divine Sense or
Channel Divinity.
You've only got one charge for it.
So that has to be a short
Per
rest.
short
which is
rest,
just-
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey girl.
Right. Yep, cool. That brings it to the Tholme. Please roll a d20. What'd you get?
8.
8. That's a fail.
Fuck!
Follow me.
You need to put more effort
You've
in.
got you got to try.
That was just like I don't even care. If
Do
I
you
pass
even
it,
want to
fail.
live?
The whole point is that it's a random chance. I can't put effort into making it good.
You can.
You could, spend 5 minutes rolling
gotta
the
believe.
dice though to try and like
Right. Okay.
will
For,
it.
for my next one, I'm gonna
Do you think
juggle it until
Yu-Gi-Oh let random chance stop him? No, he believed in the heart of the cards.
I believe in the heart of the dice, my dude. I believe in the heart of the cards for the crit cards, which is why they're always so good.
Okay, alright, guys, not good. Not
Also,
good.
you stack the deck like a cheat.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, no, I don't.
Smush this.
It's why I specifically shuffle it a bit every time I draw, because I'm like, I want to make it very random. Okay, this brings it to Bratty Boy's turn. He is probably going to turn around to the boy that just electrocuted him.
Why?
Because she did
She just
electrocute
stabbed him in the leg a bunch of times. That was the most recent assault. He's got 2 attacks.
You did more damage though. He's going to do an attack
Damn
against
my
you.
expertise.
You're going to do an attack against you. That will be a 14 versus AC, which will meet.
Meet
so it'll
and beat.
be yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna
Bend luck.
roll my bend luck. 2. He misses.
Misses.
And he can suck my dick, and
In
I'm
that
out.
case, he's gonna
I'm out
try
of-
and punch
I'm
you
out of
again.
sorcery points.
In that case, he's gonna try and punch you again, which will be a 20-something.
The fuck,
and
my
will
dude?
do 15 points of damage.
I'm still up. I'm still up.
Hold on. Did you just try to convince the DM to go and attack one of the other members of your party?
The tank. Yes.
Not been tanking very well recently.
Comparatively,
3
though.
health.
I know, but that was
You're
when I thought
fucking.
I'm on
hunky
6
dory.
I was getting
points.
hit like 4 times in a row.
I've got 0.
I'm the one who's going to be healing
Which will bring
you
it
bitches after this.
to Ibathane's turn. As
Ah,
you're
just-
fucking fucking punted in the face.
Look at this room.
Fucking brain.
Right.
Yeah.
Look like a nice place for a long rest.
Potentially.
Right.
No, we've done this before. This long rest.
World-ending
before.
consequences. Okay, I'm gonna. What spell do I want to use?
The entire time Connor has been rolling this dice.
Like, getting
But
ready.
because I can't quite see him behind the DM screen, it does look like he's jerking something
Right,
off.
right. How injured is it looking?
Is there a do?
He has, to put it in D&D terms, he is bloodied, exactly.
What that means?
I'm not going to give you any more than that. But he's starting to have blood trickling down his...
Fuck, who cares? Right, bonus action. I drop my dagger on the floor and release
Cool.
Eldrathir.
Yes.
Can that put her behind me in the order?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
After you.
And then I'm gonna cast.
20!
It doesn't count, not
Yeah,
on your
yeah,
turn
I
and
actually get
not on the
20.
table.
Guys, I'm really not used to being
Exposed.
up against them where my range spells are fucking useless. Can I cast a magic missile?
Yeah. I think so.
Just put your hand on it, just like direct impact.
You're casting magic fucking missile.
I don't want to. I can't cast fireball. I have disadvantage. I'm shit at
It's
it.
true.
You can fucking do it still.
Do you know what? I can prove you right. No, cast fireball.
Okay, with disadvantage.
That's a 20.
Will
Non-natural.
Will hit. 2d10 damage.
2d10 damage.
I've been charging this D20.
He has. Connor has not stopped rolling in his hand. This
This is me
D20.
rolling.
You
It's-
told
it's-
me
it's-
to try harder.
It's a much better. It's basically like he's using a shake weight, but this like tiny D20.
That is 6 damage total.
6 points of damage.
He's not that good at all. But
Guys, if I get a 20, I die. No, if I get a 1, I die.
He does. Which, saying that, now brings it to Eldrathir.
Eldrathir is going to use her frost breath weapon on the boy.
Cool. She can maneuver around, so it probably won't get either of you.
Yes. I don't know what to do with this.
Do you want me
You
to
don't have
give
anything that says you can re-roll a 1 on death save.
Got a lucky.
that? Which you can use for that.
Got a fucking lucky, so I'm okay. Wait, do I have a lucky? Keep rolling.
You might do not burn them all.
Nah, I've got one left. I was about to burn it. That's a really good point, actually. I was genuinely a bit worried I was going to die.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, cool.
It's a dex save, yeah?
It's a dex save.
Cool. It will make
Wait.
a dex save.
It's a constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
against a DC 13.
That'll be a 21.
You're
So
just,
it
gonna,
passes. It should take half damage.
you're just gonna lose
Yeah,
it
it takes
if you do
half
that.
damage, which is 4d8. Which is 8, 10, 18.
Was that your arse?
It was, darling! Hello?
Hi.
It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. What are you doing?
I don't know, not much.
Guys,
22 damage.
22 damage.
Half it, 10.
11.
11 damage, of course.
Cool. Eldrathir's turn finished. That brings it to Nine's go.
I thought it was B.
He's still going.
No, it's
you before
it's
me.
you after 9.
After 9.
Right. Hit it. Oh.
It's
Hit
you
it
before
real
C,
good.
but up, set
Hit
up
it.
to B.
Hit it real good.
Hold on.
Hit it.
Okay, that really does look like you're wanking
The
up
fact that
into
you're
the
doing it under the table and your eyes rolled back in your head makes me want to not live with you anymore.
I'm just wanking.
I see.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
used to it with James.
Doing some. I'm working something out of my head.
Doing some mat.
Yeah.
I'm doing
Do
some
some
maths.
Maz.
Doing some Maz, man.
Doing some maths, man. I'm driving
Mazda.
da. I'm
Anyways,
driving da.
fuck it. I'm just gonna hit it. I'd actually do more damage if I hit it in both my goes. 13?
Yes.
That will hit. Yep.
Cool. Right. So I'll also do 1 level of divine smite. So let's do my thing first. That is 11 damage on my sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so stressed about the moment.
I can reroll that.
You're making it such a big deal now. Come on.
For I actually can't concentrate. I'm trying to remember what I'm rolling.
Man, I can see your biceps way more than I could before. That's how like
So
So
worried.
that's
about
19 damage so far.
19 damage so far.
Then plus 2d. Yeah, that's 19, 20,
Fucking kill it and stabilize this tit.
26
Mm-hmm.
damage. There.
See if you stabilise me after all this and I don't have to fucking roll.
What has?
He's looking pretty bad.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck
right.
off.
Attack it again.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it,
I'm
kill it,
trying.
kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Because I'm on
23?
6 health.
That will hit, yeah.
Okay, and fuck it. I'll just burn another divine smite. Just
Please.
let's be safe.
Oh my god, you
Here.
put all of your spell slots.
I don't have very
in
many.
this one battle.
That's 10 damage on my sword, just from my long swords. Roll that.
Have you been using your hellish rebuke as well?
15, used it earlier. I'm gonna use it once a day.
Oh shit.
15, 21, 28, 32.
He is wavering on his feet,
Oh, you.
hanging on by a thread. Which brings it to Tholme's turn.
Guys!
17!
It's a pass.
The effort work. Now get
Which
roll.
brings
Get
it
your
to-
rolling going again.
Get your rolling going again.
I'm not doing that again.
Which brings it to its turn. It's once again going to try and attack Ibathane
Don't do this, please.
with 2
Why?
attacks.
No, seriously, come on. She attacks
True,
it. She
yeah.
attacks it like a sick cuntosaurus.
It's going to be 1 attack against Ibathane, 1 attack against 9.
No. Because it might flat out fucking murder.
The attack against 9 is a crit fail, but the one against Ibathane is a 15. So we'll do the one against Ibathane first.
Who can bend like? Can you lucky me?
I'm dead!
It's a good shout.
That'll be 18 points of damage against Ibathane.
I'm down.
Fucking
But
hell!
a crit fail
down.
against 9.
I'm not supposed to be here.
I
So you
forgot.
actually, you died.
I'm zeroed.
See, next time someone gets a crit hit on me, remind me that I can use my lucky
9,
to
you're the only one alive
reroll
again.
other people's things
9
as
is
well.
once again underground, the only one alive.
Right, but then...
This is genuinely so
Get my
distracting.
special dice out.
It is Ibathane next, so you do need to roll that soon. But against 9, it get... One sec, I need to do some math.
I'm getting ready.
Right, James is now rolling his d20 and will be for the next 10 minutes.
This is.
Oh, that hurt. Caught that right between my fingers. That doesn't quite
Well, at least we won't have to wait as long because
this
you're not getting a turn.
Right. So 9, you're going to take normal damage from this.
I'm gonna take normal damage?
Yes.
How about, no, that crit failed.
So
to
it
attack
got...
me.
Yes.
I know,
It
but
got...
then it's going to be a bad thing that comes after this.
So it got... It does 6 points of damage against you. It rolled minimum damage. But as it does so, it punches you and it catches on its fist one of your horns and it impales its fist on its horn, and that is the final straw that takes it down. You left it on 1 HP.
Is she kind of stuck against it in a way that she can't reach us?
No,
It's like,
it kind of punches, and if anything, it was like you did kill it last time, but it was on its last leg, and it punches, gets you just barely, but then collapses in front of you, and lets out one final. Ibathane, it's your turn. Can you make a death saving throw for me?
wait,
It's a 12.
Cool, that's a success. Woo! 9, it is your turn. You have a choice of who you want to go for first. Ibathane is right there and just gone down. Tholme
Wait,
is 10 feet
No,
away.
do him because I've got lucky.
Where's
I
that
can-
potion, bitch? No, go for him because it doesn't matter. I literally can't die on the next roll.
True.
And don't waste
Who
the
are you
lucky,
going
'cause you
for
might
first?
need that lucky.
my God. Right, yeah, so go to Tholme, heal, chuck, 10, lay on hands.
Cool, you're on 10.
into him.
And you're awake.
Fucking diddly.
Which brings it to your turn. What do you want to do?
What? I'm alive.
Yeah, you're awake.
But there's people here. Like, there's no people here. What? Oh no, please don't be people here. It's my turn, but what can I do in my
so
turn?
Still,
What are you?
Ibathane's down.
so we still in initiative.
I'll
You're in initiative until Ibathane's awake.
Shove a potion in his mouth.
I don't want to give him a potion though.
Oh
Give
my
him
God.
one of my
Take
potions!
one of his
Okay,
potions.
yeah, I'll give you a potion
Cool.
of greater healing.
Cool. I'm gonna
Roll
roll
4d4
this
plus
shit.
4, and then I take one of yours.
I'm gonna chug one of mine while this is happening.
Did you go minimum?
I got 9.
You're on 9. and
Right,
you're
no,
awake.
9 plus 4.
13.
13.
13. Again.
You're
Same
on
one.
13 HP. You are awake. We are now out of initiative. And you all take 3,200 points of XP.
Ooh.
3,200. 37,200.
Where's my experience? 3,200.
You should be on 37,200. You should be on
Yeah.
the same for
Yeah.
now. Because I haven't given you all
James.
individual stuff.
That's awesome.
9, for being the only one awake at the end of that, basically take an inspiration.
Yay! Thank you.
We got XP even though we died.
Yeah.
It's not like Pokemon.
Nah.
Love this game.
To be honest, I feel like I would be disappointed.
Technically.
I feel like I helped a lot in that.
Technically, well, it depends on the rule. I just work out what the XP for the encounter is, and then everyone involved. Because you're gonna learn from your mistakes anyway, so it makes sense that you'd all get roughly the same amount.
Sweet.
But some DMs do it that you, if you kill it, you get slightly more XP, and if you go down, you get slightly less. But I'm just like split it evenly, and very rarely I'll give one person more XP if they do something really cool, or they do like tons of crits in a round or something like that. But
How's my tummy feel?
you're fine.
I ate a rat
At the
person.
moment.
You did.
What the fuck?
What? Pardon?
What the fuck?
Huh?
You want to revisit that one, my dude?
No.
Fucking eat you.
I want to
Don't. What, eating things is what got you into this mess.
No. It's not my fault.
What?
It's the
After you guys all kind of stand up and look at each other, and you notice there's some commotion coming from the other room,
Not helping him.
and a few moments later you hear a crash. A few moments of silence, and Craig and Potion Seller both walk in, covered in blood. Craig's shaking, and Potion Seller's kind of just dusting off her hands. Both of them are kind of like got blood splatter all up them, and they both go. It's like Craig just looks at how many did you need to fight?
6.
All of the small ones.
No,
no,
4
two
small ones,
big
2
ones.
big boys.
All right, it's not okay.
How many did you have to face?
So many small rats. So many.
There's normal
than,
rats.
More than 4?
If you look,
People rats.
1 or 2 of the big ones, and then he looks at the like huge ones. He's like, not those big, and looks at the smaller ones. And then Potion Seller's just like, Had a couple of these sort of humanoid ones, but then well, I've used up most of my uses of Thunderwave for the day, just killing all the rats. And if you look in the room they were in, there are piles a few feet high of just dead, normal-sized rat bodies.
That's so fucking
They just kind of swarmed, and it was
swarm of rats.
fucking nasty. I feel like I need a bath, but I don't want to bath in the sewer water, which is the only other water we have down here. So oh wait, she casts prestidigitation and cleans herself. I forget I can do that.
Yeah, so I have a question about this, right? You can use prestidigitation to unsoil things, so about a foot, right?
Yeah.
But it lasts an hour, prestidigitation. Does it come back? When I clean that murder scene, did like the next day to go and a load of blood just turn back
I
up?
think cleaning doesn't,
Cleaning's permanent.
but like other things you do will be.
Well, I suppose actually it's a good point. Like if I extinguish flames, it doesn't suddenly come back on. That's a good point. Cool. You cleared that up.
So yeah, you are all gathered in this area. There's some dead rat humanoids on the floor. What do you want to do?
I'm just.
Anybody need any healing?
Yes.
Yes. I put my
What's-
hand up. I'm on 11.
What's your HP?
I'm on 13 out of 55. I'll take whatever you'll give.
You're 13 or 30?
13.
13. Okay, so I've got 25, so I'll chuck you 10 over each.
Okay.
10 lives.
Thank you. And then
I'm
I'm gonna use
saving-
this potion.
Saving 5 just in case we need it.
You've burned through 2 of your potions of greater healing, my dude.
Did you see when I died?
Right. Okay. What? No. Fuck me. I just fucked it.
Yeah.
Right. So 11 plus you gave me another 10.
So sad.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna use a potion of greater healing. Wait. Before I do this, are we gonna sleep? Probably shouldn't.
No, but I don't think we should.
8 hours in this place.
Yeah.
The guy was running away. We should chase him.
I'm going
And
to roll.
rats as well.
I have plans not to be anywhere near fighting next time.
That's what you're going to do.